Hello, friends. Handshake. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to explore two interesting United States coins, the 1989 and 2000 Lincoln 1 cent, featuring the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, along with historic inscriptions such as "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and "E Pluribus Unum." In this video, we'll take a detailed look at the design, history, mint details, and collector value of both coins. So let's get started. The 2001 cent coin from the United States, commonly called a Lincoln penny, is a widely circulated copper-plated zinc coin produced by the United States Mint that reflects both national symbolism and everyday monetary history. On the obverse, it features a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design originally introduced in 1909 and still admired for its realism and historical importance, surrounded by the inscriptions "In God We Trust" at the top, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 2000 to the right. Below the date you may find mint marks, such as no mark for Philadelphia or D for Denver, showing where the coin was struck among the many annual production outputs often referred to by collectors when discussing mint varieties and circulation totals. The reverse displays a classic image of the Lincoln Memorial along with the words "United States of America, E Pluribus Unum," and 1 cent, symbolizing unity and value. And inside the memorial between the pillars, one can even see a tiny representation of Lincoln's statue, an artistic detail that fascinated collectors for decades until reverse changed in later years. Technically, the 2000 cent weighs about 2.5 grams, measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter, and is composed of 97.5% zinc within 2.5% copper plating, giving it durability and a familiar reddish tone. Billions were struck across mint facilities. So, although it is common in circulation, higher-grade uncirculated or error examples can hold collector interest and modest premiums. Overall, this coin combines historical portraiture, patriotic mottos, and industrial-scale minting history into a single small piece of currency, making the 2000 Lincoln cent an accessible yet meaningful collectible that reflects design tradition, mass production scale, and everyday economic life at the turn of the millennium. The 1989 1 cent coin issued by the United States, commonly known as a Lincoln penny, is a familiar circulation coin produced by the United States Mint that reflects American history, symbolism, and large-scale minting output typical of late 20th century coinage. The obverse shows the right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, first introduced in 1909 and still widely respected for its classical realism, along with the inscriptions "In God We Trust" across the top, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 1989 to the right, with a small mint mark such as D for Denver or no mark for Philadelphia, indicating the striking facility among the many annual mint outputs and varieties collectors study when discussing production totals and circulation sources. On the reverse appears a detailed image of the Lincoln Memorial accompanied by the legends "United States of America, E Pluribus Unum," and 1 cent, symbolizing national unity and denomination. And within the memorial structure, the tiny seated statue of Lincoln can be seen, a subtle engraving detail that made this design unique for decades. Technically, the 1989 cent weighs about 2.5 grams, measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter, and is composed primarily of zinc coated with a thin copper plating following the 1982 metallic transition, giving it durability and its recognizable reddish appearance. And it was struck in the billions, making it common in circulation, though well-preserved uncirculated examples or mint-era pieces can attract modest collector premiums. Overall, the 1989 Lincoln cent represents a blend of historical portraiture, patriotic mottos, and high-volume mint production practices, embodying everyday economic life and national identity in a small coin that continues to interest collectors and historians alike.